What has been the most surprising part of the journey so far?
It's cool that every doctor's appointment when I go and I see that he's a little bit bigger than from the...
What do you hope for the future? If you could pick one thing, if we could kind of mold the perfect child and you see him at 18, for example, what is one or two things that you want him to have accomplished? I want to prepare him for things. I don't want to overly protect him and try to shield him from all the bad, because I feel like what's good, family? Welcome back to Relationship Wise. And an original cast member is back. the wife life, you know what I'm saying? Tasia, everybody say what's up, Tasia. Hey. So we got a special announcement if y'all didn't already know. If you follow us on social media, you already know, man. Listen, we pregnant. How you feeling, baby?
Tired.
And how you feeling, baby, in her stomach? You're tired? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this episode, y'all, we talking about some of the questions, some of the joys, the fears, the doubts, the worries that I guess some parents have before actually having a child. You know what I mean? But before we get into that, I want to ask my wife just a couple questions real quick, and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
So, baby, how has pregnancy been for you? Talk to the people.
It's been fine, honestly. Okay. I mean,
what has been the I guess the roughest part for you? Let's start with the bad and then one with the good.
The roughest, I would say just really the coughing.
The coughing,
of like the phlegm or mucus or whatever. But other than that,
okay.
I really haven't had.
Tired, sleepy, groggy. Are you all right? a little tired. Yeah, okay.
But I was gonna say, like, I guess when you between the work week, on the weekend, my body knows it's like the weekend, so I want to relax, and not do nothing,
just chill. Pull us a little closer. There we go. So okay. I was just curious. I just wanted to see. So, what about the best parts? What do you think the best parts about being pregnant are so far? Like the little flutters, the little kicks, seeing him when you go to the doctor's office. Yeah.
Well, I would say seeing when I go to the doctor's office.
What was one of the funniest doctor's office moments that you can remember?
When, well, we didn't even say that we having a boy.
Yeah.
When he kicked the doctor hand because he was over the ultrasound.
Yes, so 2 weeks ago, y'all, she had went to the doctor. I wasn't able to make it, but she had went to the doctor. And what did the doctor do? The doctor pushed?
Well, she was doing his, what they call it? The fetal echo.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, measuring everything with his heart. And, you know, it all depends how long it takes based off his position that he's in. So, of course, he's always in a weird position. So she kept having to move or whatever, and he wasn't really feeling it. Yeah. So every time she will be about to get what she need, he'll say psych and move out the way. And then, so she had me to...
Son already tripping.
She had me go use the bathroom to see if that would give a better picture to what she need. And I guess in his mind, he must have thought, okay, yeah, we done.
Yeah.
No, because then we came back and she got back on and started moving the thing, and he was like over it. He just made one big kick. And then he kicked so hard, like I can, because I'm what? At that time I was 24 weeks, exactly. And you can't really feel his movement or nothing like that. Yeah. But he kicked hard enough for her to feel like, oh.
Yeah.
Like he was like over
it. Stop with me. Stop living with me.
Yeah.
Okay, and last question before we get into the pod, babe. About what shape is the baby now in your stomach? Because I know like around 23 weeks it's like a watermelon. But we a bigger fruit than that about now.
A watermelon?
I could be wrong. I don't remember what was it, or was it just a melon? I don't know.
He not even a pound. Well, he a pound.
No, I said a watermelon, but what's the fruit now?
It says papaya.
Oh, about a papaya. Okay. Got a little papaya in the stomach. Stop playing. Shoot. All right. So yeah, we little bun in the oven baking. But yeah. Okay, baby. So, okay. We don't even got our rings on, but we here. Call a spade. We here. We at home. So, hey. So, let's get into these questions, y'all. So, first question is, what has been the most surprising part of the journey so far? What's the thing that you didn't know that surprised you the most? I'm over here thinking to myself, like, dang, what surprised me the most so far? I think I'm it's having to take it moment by moment, but realizing like, holy shit, like this is really happening. There's a surprise almost every single day of like, dang, we about to have a jit, like we about to have a whole baby. You know what I mean? So there's that kind of a surprise. And also just seeing his heartbeat is like, what? Yeah. What about you?
The most surprising part, I don't know if I have one. I mean, I don't know if I've fully mentally processed the fact that I'm having a baby. And I think that stems because of the previous situation.
Yeah.
So I kind of be just taking it day by day.
Got you. Yeah, day by day. Facts. Okay. I was gonna say, what in your head? Which doctor's visit sticks out the most besides the kick, or was the kick the most surprising one?
Which sticks out the most? I don't think I have one that sticks out the most. I mean, it's cool that every doctor's appointment when I go and I see that he's a little bit bigger than from the I can imagine when he was just like something like this, and then now he's like so now we see the legs, the hands, and stuff like that.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, you telling me the story about the little kick, I was like, we got a little fight in there. Okay, stop playing. And I know another thing too that's I guess worth mentioning is that we'll probably say it at the baby shower too, is that the baby might come early, right? Baby might be here by week 35, which is on Juneteenth, which is crazy as hell. That would be lit. I ain't gonna lie. We'll have a Juneteenth, baby. Juneteenth? Stop playing. That would be lit.
Well, that's when I make exactly 35 weeks. Right. So I was just going by that. It all depends on when they decide to.
Yeah. So, but I mean, 30, because I think around 9 months is 36 weeks. And then 40 weeks is okay. So either way. So as long as we in that window, I feel like we'll be or you'll be good. Are you nervous? Are you nervous about giving birth? No. Okay. I'm just curious. All right. So, what do you think are some of your fears, your biggest fears? You know, when it comes to becoming a parent, like fear of raising a boy, a black boy in particular. Like, do you have any fears around that?
Fears around raising. Biggest fears?
Anything come to mind?
I mean, obviously, now that I know there's a boy and raising a black man in America in this time, but other than that,
no fears. No, none on like some of the things that happen on TikTok where you see parents got to go fight for their child at schools, or none of the things like. I know we gonna vet people. We definitely gonna vet people. So ain't just anybody gonna be around our child, right? But like I'm like, leaving them around the wrong person, right? Like, or just leaving our child around.
Yeah, because you got the scenarios of the daycare issues and all that other stuff. I mean, I guess that would be a fear if I had to put him in a public daycare thing. I mean, I still got time to be fearful about that type of stuff. Especially when he started going to actual school and stuff. The world is crazy with school shootings. And all of this stuff and So
that I got it. I think same. I mean, I'm more hopeful than fearful, but just like one of the things I'm trying to focus on, to be honest, is making sure that I know two things. One, I got to raise our child, and two, not to be overly protective of him, right? Meaning, I want to prepare him for things. I don't want to overly protect him and try to shield him from all the bad, because I feel like I don't want to take away from God's purpose for his life before he actually matures into understanding himself.
You mean like shield him from what?
Like just all of the necessary experiences that he's supposed to have by himself.
Or the life lessons that he learned.
Right, the life lessons that he learned. Because like I feel like a lot of times as parents,
they try to stop.
We overprotect our child and we stop them from experiencing things on their own.
Yeah, and try to. I mean, it's a good thing, but you do it to an extent, in my opinion.
Of course.
So like, you want to shield them from, or give them the knowledge of doing things this way or that way. But at the same time, some of those things are learning experiences that regardless, they may just have to experience to like know, okay, it's going to shape and mold them.
Right.
To the person, to the person that you're trying to let them grow to be or mold them to be.
Yeah. And I guess my fear is making sure I prepare them enough and don't protect them enough and try to find out where that line is. You feel me? Because I want to make sure that they do have their own experiences, but they aren't hindered by my overprotection of them. You feel me? So that's why I'm trying to figure out where that line is. That's the thing where I'm like, okay.
Like I saw a video on one of these social medias, I remember. Yeah. It was a Asian girl. She recorded herself about to tell her mom that she got laid off from her job. And she was scared to tell her that, like she didn't want to. And in the video, when she began, she called and her mom's like, oh, what you doing? How you doing? And she started to cry while telling her mom, like, oh, I got laid off. She's like, I didn't want to tell you because I know sometimes you worry about me financially being able to. I think her mom may be at whatever part of the country she's in, and she's in the States. And she's like, I know you worry about me paying my bills and be able to whatever. And then her mom was like, you got this. Like, you'll find something else. You're very smart. Like, I'm not worried about it. You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. And she felt a sense of relief when her mom said that, like, I was scared for no reason. Like, I was like, she probably scared. Her mom was like, see, this. But her mom was like, no, you got this. You're fine. Like, you can find another job. It's fine. She was like, you go ahead and apply for unemployment, and then you're gonna find a job real quick after that. That's fine. Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah. So in that scenario, you want to be the type of mom that a child could come to. Yeah. Like you want to raise our child to make sure, like, okay, you can still talk to mom about whatever, or talk to dad about whatever.
Well, then that's like a learning lesson, because I guess some parents I would be there that would talk down to their child when they lose a job or whatever, and it's like.
Yeah, but that start with grades in elementary school. You feel me? Like, you put that kind of pressure on your kids. And when you put that kind of pressure on your kids, they feel like, damn, I can't talk to my mom about my failures. I can't approach them because they're gonna worry about my well-being, or if I could do things, or am I competent? You feel me? Yes. So she was like, I hope I ain't making her feel some kind of way. But the fact that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Okay. Let's see. The next one. So what brings you the most joy? What brings you the most joy about our new son's arrival? What brings you the most joy about us having a baby boy?
Just having a baby, really. I don't know.
I know.
It's I can't think of no.
Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I know you're happy with about that, right? The fact that you've been saying since we got together. Fam, ever since we got together, she was like, I hope I have a boy first. I hope I have a boy first. I hope I have a boy first. And we having a fucking boy first. We having a boy first. And I know you, listen, I know you 10 toes down excited about that. You gonna have a little, listen, I hope my son don't kick me out the damn bed. Because fucking around with you, y'all gonna be all hugged up.
He not gonna be in our bed. That's one thing we not finna do.
Yeah.
I would not be that parent that always got to have, or end up putting a child in the bed and then you can't get him out because he gonna be in the bassinet.
Yeah,
He gonna be in the crib or something, but he will not be in our bed.
Facts. Okay. I mean, you did tell me that. You did tell me that, and I was like, but so I feel
maybe
like
we might be just be cuddled up on the couch or something, watching little cartoons or something like that. But
yeah, low key, the bassinet that we got is kind of fire already. You feel me? That junk, it different levels you could adjust it. So literally, y'all could be sleeping face to face, and he could see you as soon as he wake up, but he'll just be in his bassinet. You be in. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. My biggest joy about having kids, I ain't gonna hold you, having a little like partner in crime to do stuff with. Like I think because I'm a teacher and I always teach everybody else kids, y'all. I wanted to see what it's gonna be like to actually have my own child, to see, okay, what's the real difference? Because everybody always say there's a difference, but I'm like, what is it? You feel me? Like, am I going? Obviously, I know I'm gonna have to be more responsible for him. I know I'm gonna have to be more, I guess encouraging and give him more energy than I guess I give them, so to speak. But just trying to see and hope. I want to see what the difference is like. You feel me? Have a little boy. We play games together. We go work out together when he get older. You know what I mean? Take him to the gym. You know. So yeah, man, that's about to be. That's about to be.
You kind of answered the next question. Like, what's something you can't wait to experience with your child for the first time?
Yeah, like I think it's definitely that. I want to see what kind of boy he's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if he gonna be athletic, or he gonna be like a gamer, or he gonna be like, because like for example, with me and Phil, I was an outside person. Phil was an inside person as kids. So I want to see like what type of person he gonna be. Is he gonna be an introvert, or he gonna be extrovert? Is he gonna be, are we gonna have him play soccer or football or track or whatever? Or is he gonna be a person who like to be reading books and stuff, or you know what I mean, just like that in the house kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking for. Like, all right, let's see, because I'm into both, but it's just like, okay, which one he's gonna lean more towards? So
that's you waiting to experience for the first time.
What about you? What's your first? What do you want to experience for the first time? What can't you wait for?
I think I said this before, like the you know how when I cook and then you get to taste my food, and then it'll be, and I want to see his reaction.
Yeah.
When he get to taste mommy's cooking for the first time, or like I guess that's more like toddlerish age, or like there's like the little, what do you call, like ladder thing? That go in the kitchen with you. So if he can like be in the kitchen helping me. Stuff.
With cook or like organize some stuff or whatever.
Yeah, cooking.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, the little kid knives. And cut up something, cut a cucumber.
The little kid knife. I never seen no kid knife. Like I know you told me about that, but I'm like, what does that even look like?
They're like plastic knives.
Oh, okay.
They're, I mean, I guess you give them something soft to cut, but they're like plastic knives that they like kids can use.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, you said it, but I didn't look it up to like know what it was. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's made out of all plastic. I've seen them before in different videos that I'll be watching and stuff.
If they made for children, they gotta be. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. So what kind of values or lessons do you want to instill in our child? Do you want him to go to church? Do you want him to be a reader more than he's a person who just like listen to music? What specifically would you want for your child, for our son?
I ain't think that far yet.
You ain't think that far. We still like in baby stage.
Yeah.
Oh, I know one thing that you want to do that's not necessarily to instill in him, but I know you want to start having him eat nothing but like organic fruits and vegetables. Like you want nothing but healthy stuff, man. Like tell the people more about that, baby. Like what you want him.
Not making baby food, or not buying the baby food that's in the store and making his own food. Yeah.
Like I know you said like you want him to have his own. We gonna make his own like carrots on his own. And I know you mentioned him. You want him to be vegan, but what you really think? Like
no, I didn't want him to be vegan.
Okay, well, what you want to be?
I just want to make his own food.
Oh, okay. Yeah. From scratch.
I mean, he can do whatever he want. If he don't want to eat chicken, I ain't gonna force him to eat the chicken.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't want to give him too much of the processed foods.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, same. Because I remember we had the conversation that I want to make all the switch from all the little microplastics and stuff to in the house to all the real products. So I even got to look for the silicone pacifiers and stuff. And do they got silicone bottles? I'm assuming they might, but I got to find out.
Asking the wrong person.
Listen, I know. But yeah, so I guess values. I want him to know God. That's one thing I definitely want my child to know. I want him to know God. I want him to experience maybe some semblance of religion. Clearly, I want him to be. I know one thing. I definitely want him to get in either a karate or something, because I feel like every boy needs to learn how to protect themselves for whatever reason. I don't care. I don't care what kind of man he decide to be as an adult. I don't care, but he gonna learn how to protect himself. I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna have rank sessions at the crib too, because you ain't nobody gonna be bullying you. We gonna have to you gonna have to get this right. Like, you feel me? Ain't nobody gonna be just ranking you. You gonna with you being his mother, he gonna have a slick mouth. So we already know he gonna have to have hands and he gonna have to have jokes. So
why he gotta be because of me?
Well, y'all, what you got the slickest mouth I know. Okay, so you gonna have comebacks for days. So he gonna, if you pick up on any part of that, yeah. Right. So yeah, what do you hope for the future? If you could pick one thing. If we could kind of mold the perfect child and you see him at 18, for example, what is one or two things that you want him to have accomplished?
At 18? Well, graduating one.
Graduating from high school.
I'm trying to think, like, what did I accomplish at 18?
You ain't think that far in the future, did you?
No, I just told you I'm taking it one day at a time.
One day was a step.
Yeah.
You ain't okay.
Maybe I started thinking about that when he here, but as of right now, I ain't even.
Okay. Well, instead of that, right? I guess for right now, based on his arrival time, what are you most excited about as you wait for him to arrive?
Excuse me. As I wait for him to arrive or when he arrives?
Either or.
Waiting for him, I ain't really excited about nothing while I'm waiting for him to arrive. Like, I guess some people get excited over a baby shower, but I'm ready for it to be over already.
Okay.
And excited. I just say after he arrived because I can't think of nothing before he arrived. Of course. Besides going on maternity leave.
Okay. So wait. Maternity leave. Okay. So what's the most okay? What are you most excited for once he arrives?
It's probably gonna be crazy answer to say, but just to experience like the waking up in the middle of the night and feeding him and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna play this back once you wake up. I'm gonna play this back when that happens. And be like, you gonna be like, waking up.
I'll be telling you that now. I would much rather be waking up to feed him right now than to be waking up trying to get ready to go to work. Like,
yeah, my next baby we gonna have. Listen, y'all do us a favor, y'all. Go ahead and subscribe so that we can get these numbers up. So by the time we have baby number 2, okay, she's a stay-at-home mom. Okay, that's the goal. That's the goal in the next 2 to 3 years. Please help us. We gonna help y'all. Y'all help us. Okay, and we start playing. Any last thoughts before we wrap, baby? No. You good? You good? The baby good? Do you want? No, we ain't gonna talk about his name on the podcast. No. Y'all will get that later. Okay, maybe if you subscribe to the Patreon when it come out. Stop playing. But yeah, this has been Relationship Wise. We having a baby. What?
I was just laughing because we having a baby. Peace.
That's right.